All right, guys, we're halfway there. We've hit the midway point today on the Alaskan Way Viaduct closure, Viadoom, Seattle Squeeze, whatever you're calling it. And what we have seen last week was a breeze. This week hasn't played out that way. Just like we told you about earlier, that we were expecting the second week to be a little rough, and of course the third week to be rough too. So with the holiday on Monday, it put port traffic down on East Marginal Way, and that's basically what we've seen this week alone. A lot of added pressure over on East Marginal Way. So the port has to squeeze 5 days of business into 4, and that's why you're going to see that throughout the rest of this week. So you can expect delays there. We had a lot of rain yesterday and then this morning. Not the case for the rest of the week, so we have that working in our favor. We saw a lot of people get on their bikes last week to ride their bike to work or wherever they were going. Let's face it, not everybody wants to ride their bike in the rain, and we saw a lot more people getting in their vehicles and straying away from what we saw last week. Pretty much played out the same way that we saw 2016. Travel times started early on out of the south end. South King County, Pierce County, drive times were as high as 75 minutes in a few spots. We saw that out of Snohomish County this morning. Now again, the weather is going to work in our favor, so we will possibly see some relief, but I don't think by much. I think a lot of you have a little bit of that fatigue and you're like, you know what, I just don't want to ride the bus, or I just don't want to ride my bike, or just find other ways to get into the downtown corridor outside of your vehicle. Listen, let me level with you. We're going to see this added pressure, and this is going to continue for at least the next week and a half. If you play your part and start thinking of your alternate ways to get into the city, whether it be transit, the King County water taxi, riding your bike, you have weather working for you for the next couple of days. Of course, Sully has you covered for Seattle's morning news, and I'll get you home every afternoon with the Candy, Mike, and Todd show from 3 to 7.
And this choke point is brought to you by our friends at Online Trading Academy.